everybody. Once again, it's your girl Mel-C, and you are joining me for this sit down with Mel-C. I have a very special guest with me in studio. You know, I always do it the way I do it. She is self-taught makeup artist, photographer, and also radio presenter, Chanho Leander. Chanho, thank you so much for joining me in studio today.
Thank you for having me.
I
I'm
hope
so
you didn't.
excited.
Are you? You
Yes.
look excited. You look excited. So you are a self-taught makeup artist. You are a photographer. You a radio presenter as well. And in a couple of months, you will be doing film and television production.
Yes.
How? Please, I need to know this. How do you dabble, or how do you balance between your three careers?
So I always make sure that my everything's on my calendar just to
Okay.
make sure okay I can refer back to this when I have my makeup appointments, photography, radios every Saturday morning. So
Mm.
that's a constant but when I can't make it, definitely I would let them know. And then with the film and television production, I can't say much seeing that I haven't started yet.
Okay.
But regarding that, I'll only be there like on twice a week.
Mm.
But yeah, like I said, I make sure everything is on my calendar, and that way it kind of helps me to keep track of everything going on.
So you make sure that everything is planned out.
Yes,
Nothing is
yes.
last minute.
And most of the time I'm tired.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine it. So a lot of people might not know, but and I go way back. We
Way,
used to
way back.
we used to work in retail together. And Chanel was always you were always a makeup person. Never once in our conversations that we had when we were colleagues did it ever come up. Oh yeah, and Chanel also did my makeup for my 21st, just so that you
You were
know.
my first client.
I'm honored. I'm honored. So never in any of our conversations did it ever pop up that you wanted to do radio and photography. Where and what made you realize that that's something that you wanted to pursue?
I've always wanted a camera, firstly. I
Mm.
would browse through the game pamphlet and, my heart was set on it. But when I looked at the prices, it's like I knew I wouldn't get it
Mm,
anytime
mm.
soon. And with radio, it was also something just that I always had
Okay.
held in my heart, I would
Mm.
say. And when I had the opportunity to now pursue it was when I then dived into it
Okay.
with photography. I bought the reason why I bought the camera was for my makeup, just
Mm.
to make sure I have quality images on on my page.
Okay.
And that is when my partner now started training me on how to use the camera, and he saw that I have an eye for it,
Mm.
the eye.
Uh,
And that's when I went into photography, and it became an extra income.
Okay, so at least you had someone next to you to like guide
Yes,
you through.
yes.
So you said that you obviously you had to start your makeup brand, you had to start your photography brand. What was the hardest part of getting your name out there, and also obviously to build a good quality brand?
So I definitely had to push with my skills because else I needed to find a way to attract people.
Okay.
So when starting a page, I mean you literally start with 100. In that first 2 days, you probably get about 100 likes.
Mm,
And yeah, like I said, in order for me to now get it to 1,000, I had to make sure I'm constantly creating content,
mm,
whether I would do people's makeup for free. I would do photo shoots for free just to make sure I have content that I
mm.
can attract people with.
Okay, so you knew from the get go that you were gonna have to make sacrifices,
Yes.
to get yourself to where you are
Yes.
today.
Still making sacrifices.
Still making sacrifices. So I've never like in my maybe someone else has had this, but in my personal experience, I never had like heard of anyone going to a photographer and being like, can you do my makeup and take pictures of me? So where did you get the idea to merge your makeup skills and then your photography and then establish it into a business?
So for my makeup and my photography, it's separate businesses.
Oh,
But when I have a female client, for example, and she needs she's doing a birthday shoot. Like I
mm,
had one client where she had a birthday shoot and I let her know that I do makeup as well. And then I did her makeup first, took like
okay.
an hour or so,
Mm,
and then from there we left to the location and then did her photo shoot. But in some cases, they come there like with their makeup done already, and
okay,
I just
okay.
do pictures or vice versa. But I try and just let everyone know, like if they're booking for makeup, I'm like, oh, I'm a photographer as well.
Okay,
And
okay.
then in future, they would maybe book a shoot.
And then you can like also be like, okay, I need someone to do my makeup
Yes.
and like my hair as well. And yes, by you like very good with
Kind
hair
of. Well,
because you're
I
very good
avoid
with hair.
it. But
I
yeah.
always used to admire your hair when we used to work together.
Thank you.
So, what was the most valuable lesson that you learned when building your brand and also, starting to work as a photographer and going into radio presenting?
Keeping a client.
Oh,
So I had to make sure I keep my clients happy,
mm,
and that way I now have loyal clients. So
mm.
sometimes maybe I don't do a good job. I don't know. But they come back, so
Okay.
maybe there's something that keeps them coming
Mm.
back.
You're
And
doing something right.
yes,
Mm.
so I try and keep my relationship with my clients open. A discount here and there, then they know, okay, shame.
Mm.
Let's support,
Yeah, yeah. We're voting Chanel.
Yes.
So you are you working for Bay FM as well? You have your own show, and then you also co-host on a show.
I only have the co-hosting
Okay,
position, I would say.
okay, okay.
So I co-host with Chad Smith.
Mm,
Most people used to know him as Spectrum.
mm,
He was a DJ. So I co-host with him on a show called The Vibe. We
mm.
air from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. and it's a gospel hip hop show.
Okay, okay.
So it's very much for the youth.
Mm.
So it's gospel, but you don't really
No, it's
know
gospel.
it's gospel,
It's
yeah.
gospel. Hidden gospel.
So we
Mhm.
attract them in that way.
But obviously now you are kind of famous because people recognize you from the posters. People recognize your voice. How do you deal with being famous?
I would not say that I'm famous. Look here, if you can walk in green acres and nobody notices you, then you're not
So
famous.
no one has ever been like, wait,
I
are you
know
Chanho
you.
Leander? I know you.
No.
No one has ever
Like
done that
Auntie
before.
Vanessa Aitaler, she's on the slot before me.
Okay.
And you just need to stand behind her or in front of her in a queue and you just she just needs to say two words and you would know it's
You would
Auntie
know.
Vanessa. So we're not on that level yet.
Mm.
So I wouldn't say I'm
But are you
famous.
hoping to become on that level? Are you hoping to get to that level?
In a good
Where
way.
people will be like, no, can I have a picture with you?
Yes, in a good way.
so would you say that photography has opened many doors for you because you started out with makeup and then you went over to photography and then you went into radio presenting and now you've got the film and television production that's also waiting for you. Would you say that photography like kind of pushed you into that direction of pursuing love, like actually going and to pursue your dreams as being a radio presenter?
Definitely. Because when doing photography, you spend time on different sets.
Mm,
So it would be from events like Casper, Nasty Sea. My partner filmed a
mm,
few of those shows. So I would be there for behind the scenes.
okay.
Then I was exposed to that. And then creative shoots
Mm,
where it's models
mm,
as well as like short films and so I was exposed to different things.
mm,
So I would definitely say I now felt driven into the film and television side of things, mostly drawn to television.
mm.
And I even yesterday when I testified in church, I said that I really see myself on Kyknet and Key, and I was always drawn to that.
Mm, mm.
So yeah, it definitely opened.
So like you see yourself building a career in film and television, like
Yes,
that's where you want to be
yes.
in the next 10 years, like.
I'm also definitely now showing interest in video
Okay.
because I'm exposed to it. I mean,
Mm,
my partner does cinematography, so I want to try it out. I want to try and edit things myself.
mm.
So, yes,
So
I see
it was
myself
like a
there.
ripple effect. It just went and
Yes,
went, and it's just gonna keep going and going and going.
definitely.
So I didn't. I'm being bad. I didn't tell you about this, but I want to put you on the spot. So if Chanel could have three superpowers, what would Chanel's three superpowers be?
That would be to do my makeup in a minute's time. To
To
just like abracadabra my makeup
shoop,
on.
just like that.
Yes. As well as, and then secondly, to style my hair also magically.
Listen, that is the most frustrating thing ever when your hair doesn't want. Look, guys, I feel like sometimes men are so lucky.
I know
They
they just
don't have
get
to
up and
struggle
go.
with hair that doesn't want to listen.
And then thirdly would probably be to work and not get tired. Like if I could manage
So
to
you
do
don't want to
that.
sleep at all.
Like
You just
I
want to go
really
right
like just
through.
finish my edits and not get tired. And then
Chanel.
I would make more, I would work more and make more money.
So it's safe to say you were workaholic.
No, we're not
Okay, it's
yet
not safe.
there.
Not yet, ne? You're not. But you're heading there.
I'm
You're
heading
heading there
there.
with everything that you want to tackle. You're heading there.
Yes.
Chanel, I wish you the best of luck with everything, and maybe one day we'll work together on I don't know, on
Oh,
SABC, on
definitely.
DSTV, wherever.
Yes.
Maybe we'll be working together.
You can be my makeup artist because you're a makeup artist. Your makeup looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you. And I never would have thought I would say this, but I learned from you. You don't know that, ne? But I always used to like your makeup.
Secret admirer.
Yeah, like it's so creepy. And I go on to I stalk you and
Oh my
so
word.
I
Well,
get
now
my
you're
tips
not a
from
stalk
you.
anymore. It's
It's
open.
open, so they know what's happening. So there you have it. Makeup in a minute, hair in a minute, and work without getting tired. Now, unfortunately, we have come to the end of the sit down with Mel-C, but I'm your girl. I'll never let you leave the sit down empty handed. So, for the takeaway, you can jump onto my Facebook account at Melissa Kutsia and on my Instagram account for Melissa Kutsia01 as self taught makeup artist, photographer, and radio presenter. Chanho Leander gives us quick and easy tips on how to pose perfectly for the perfect picture. This was your girl Mel-C for the sit down. Thank you so much for joining us.